How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome to High Now Daily. You're taking a look at Shelby and Brandy Shimabukuro. They're here from the Hawaiian Humane Society. We've got details about the upcoming pet walk that's going to be taking place this weekend. Also, I want to take this camera. Come along with us as we show you more of our live guests on what's going to be a jam-packed show today. So much is happening. The Royal Regatta is coming up. Uncle Kimo Keaulana, Leela Goldstein will be here talking about that, how you can continue to participate. Stanford Carr is here as well. And Henry Kapono played the very first concert at Aloha Stadium 50 years ago, and this weekend he's going to play the very last. We got details on how you can get tickets on Aloha Stadium. But of course, we're going to kick things off over here in the studio. I know you're hungry. I'm always hungry. This is Jamie from Charcuterie. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, aloha.
We're so excited to have you over here.
Thank you.
Tell everyone about your local business out there. This is Hawaii's very first mobile charcuterie.
Mobile charcuterie cart. We took the name for play on Dakine and charcuterie, so it's Charcuterie.
Charcuterie, very
So
clever.
we come to events and we make personal charcuterie boards.
Okay, cool. So how did you begin this? How did you start this?
So I actually started Oahu Premier Picnics toward the end of COVID, and everybody seemed to like the charcuterie board, so we moved into charcuterie boards and graze tables. And then I saw a lady on the continent on Instagram that had a mobile charcuterie cart, so I messaged her and I was like, hey, I'm not your competition, I live in Hawaii, can I get your plans? So she sent me the plans. I found a guy locally to build it, so everything on here was built locally.
Very cool. Congratulations. Now, ever since launching this, where have you taken it so far?
We are at Capitol Modern every first and third Friday for First Friday and Island Reggae Nights. We do the market at Windward Mall for Farmers Market every other Wednesday, and then we do a couple markets here and there, and then private events, of course.
Okay, perfect. We're actually getting into the last couple of weeks of the season, which means it's like party season. Halloween parties are coming up, Thanksgiving parties, holidays, Christmas. How do people book you for parties and that stuff?
You can book directly on our website at www.oahupremierpicnics.net, and we actually offer two different types of package. You could do it similar to a hosted bar style where we do the point of sale, or you can be the host and you'll choose the meats, cheeses, fruits, and nuts, and we'll bring it and make everybody their individual boards.
Very cool. And what I love about this as well, I mean, we have so much good local ingredients that's located over here on the island as well. You're like working with the best of the best stuff. You already went ahead and you made a poo-poo plate for us over here. What is this one?
So that one is the triple treat. Everybody calls it the triple threat.
Oh.
It's a little bit of everything. So salami, pepperoni, beef summer sausage, Gouda, Colby, mozzarella, grape mix, strawberry, blueberry, strawberry, blackberry, honeydew, and blueberry, and then 3 different kinds of nuts, which is salted cashews, praline pecans, and honey lavender almonds.
Okay, I'm salivating right now. I do want to eat this one, but this is could be at your next party. You got to hit up Jamie at Premier Picnics. You also make some locally inspired sauces to go with everything as well,
Yep,
right?
So every package comes with a choice of dips. So we have orange fig jam, Dijon mustard, and then a local wildflower honey.
And are these candied? What am I eating right
Yes,
here? Are these
praline
candied?
pecans.
Oh my God, these are so good. Ice cream
Try
with
the honey lavender almonds.
the honey lavender. Oh, okay.
As far as I know, we're the only people that have them because there's only one store on the island that sells them, and I buy the whole store out.
Yeah, you could just put this in a bowl and it would just magically disappear. No matter where it's at. So currently you're located, you mentioned a couple of markets as well. What's the holiday season looking like for you? You're already pretty booked up?
Pretty busy. We got weddings coming up. We just actually did the Central Pacific Bank VIP party. So we do have a couple of events coming up, but we're still open for additional bookings, and we are working on a second cart being built.
Okay, very cool. We have a menu over here as well. Now, when you mentioned different parties and caterings that are available, can people kind of work with you to customize what they're going to be serving?
Yes, a lot of it depends on the size of the package we pick. We do try to stick with local products as much as possible, what's generally available.
Okay, awesome. Now, tell everyone out there one more time on more information on how people can book.
www.oahupremierpicnics.net. We are also on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook under Charcuterie and Oahu Premier Picnics.
Very cool. Congratulations. And I did want to mention as well, you recently had a unique opportunity to travel to the continent, right, with another group of entrepreneurs to kind of learn a little bit more about the business side of things, right? Tell us about that.
Yes, so I actually was on season 15 of The Blocks, which is the largest entrepreneurial live-in boot camp competition in the world. So they bring over 120 small businesses from across the United States, and you live there for a week, and they teach you classes, and then you compete against the other businesses. And I was one of only 2 from Hawaii chosen.
Very cool. What was that experience like?
It was awesome. I came in 4th, and there were some amazing businesses doing some cool things. So I was pretty proud of myself to represent Hawaii on the stage.
Hey man, we're proud of you as well. Jamie, thank you so much. You could be #1 at your party. Make sure you book charcuterie. We're going to have more information that's available at hinowdaily.com. Jamie, thank you. Can I hang on to this?
Of course. You want to dip with it?
Yeah. I should probably get one of these too.
You should take one of each.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take one of these.
Changes the flavors up a little bit.
I got commercial breaks in my future. I'm gonna head over here to our site. And we showed you Brandy and Shelby, who are here joining us a little bit earlier in the show to kick things off. But we're glad to be speaking with you because we're coming up on the 2025 Pet Walk, Kapiolani Park, right? What's taking place?
Oh my gosh, we're so excited. So this is our 35th annual event, and Pet Walk is our largest community fundraiser, but it's also Oahu's biggest outdoor pet celebration. We're talking about over 1,000 pet lovers who come out, not just dogs, not just Hawaiian Humane alums, any animal lover who wants to come out with your pets. They're well socialized, they want to have a good time, whether they want to be in costume or not. You can help to raise funds for over 13,000 animals that come to the Hawaiian Humane Society every year and have so much fun with our pet vendors. We have a great costume contest for pets and people, and it's just such a fun day.
Very exciting. Now, we're looking at some images of some previous pet walks as well. How would you kind of paint the picture for people at home who haven't been to the pet walk before? Why 2025 is the year to come down and check it out?
We are hoping for the biggest pet walk yet. I mean, we're talking about we want every single animal lover here on Oahu to come out in force. Bring your whole ohana, bring your coworkers, bring your friends, come out with your pets. We've had guinea pigs who come out to this event. We've had rabbits. We've certainly had some well-socialized cats that are really chill about being out in public. So it's about having fun and commiserating with people who love animals as much as you do and raising funds for the Hawaiian Humane Society and the services we provide to the community.
Again, very important as well, and it's such a vital service. Go ahead and scan that QR code for more information about Pet Walk 2025 costume contest. Again, another wonderful event for people to come out and gather. Now, speaking of being chill out in public, Shelby is just killing it right now in Shelby's live TV debut. I was much more nervous the first time I was on camera. Shelby is like a trained professional over here.
She hasn't seen how awesome that charcuterie looks like,
okay.
and I guarantee you she's gonna go ham for that salami because it looks good. I kind of want some too. So she's just chilling right now. She's clearly here in her little like security blanket of a ladybug costume, but she was like this in the car ride over. Don't be surprised about this little girl though. She's really good with being around other people. She loves being in the car. She was relaxing on her way over, but she's got a little bit of a playful side too, and she knows how to sit. So we love this girl. She's 2 years old, available for adoption at our Mo'iliili campus. And certainly wants to be the center of your attention.
Very excited. She's already the center of ours right now. I don't know how I'm going to get through the rest of the show. Now, what should people also know before considering adoption as well? And there's going to be some incredible incentives that are available at Pet Walk 2025.
We are. So Pet Hospitals of Hawaii, which is a veterinary clinic group that's here based on Oahu, they are sponsoring all of the adoptions at Pet Walk that day. So whether you're at the event meeting adoptable pets, whether you are at our Mo'iliili campus or our Kosalza family campus on Saturday, October 25th, come on out. Adoption fees are going to be completely waived. They are hoping to help us support as many pets finding loving homes that day. And that's really what Pet Walk's all about, is finding loving homes for pets, celebrating the human-animal bond, coming out there and having a good time. We're going to have an agility course this year. The incredibly iconic Amy Hill is going to be emceeing. We are so grateful that she's supporting the cause. She's also a rescue dog mom herself.
That's right.
Yeah, we love that about her, and having her support's incredible. But we're hoping to have families come out and have a good time.
Now, we're a handful of days away. Is it too late to register? How do people learn more?
Absolutely not. You can still sign up. Registration is just $35 for adults. It's $20 for keiki ages 6 through 10. Come on out with your families. You can still create a team, still fundraise. We've got some really great mahalo gifts that you can try to get as an incentive for raising funds. It's a good time.
Absolutely. Brandy, thank you so much. And Shelby, thank you so much for being just so chill. I think, yeah, she's earned the charcuterie. Hey, you know, we're heading into spooky season, as we mentioned. You know, Halloween is coming up next week. You can trick or treat at Aloha Center on October 31st from 4 to 7 p.m. More than 100 stores and restaurants are going to be participating in the festivities. Also, by the way, Aloha recently welcomed a diverse lineup of brand new tenants, including Banyan Tree Tattoo. Rachel had a chance to check it out earlier today. Take a look.
Aloha everyone, we are here at Aloha Center, home to over 350 retailers and restaurants. It is the largest open air mall in the world. And right now I'm visiting one of their newest shops. It's a tattoo parlor, and a very special one. Right now I'm joined by the owner of Banyan Tree Tattoo. We've got Johnny over here, and we also have the general manager, Aini. Thank you for having me today. Talk to us about the history of this shop, Banyan Tree Tattoo. I know you guys came over from Maui.
Yes, Chelsea. So basically how it started is I had a shop in Lahaina for 14 years, and after the Lahaina fire, looked for another location over there and opened one in Kaanapali at Whalers Village. And there was a lot of artists there who lost their houses and lost their shops, and so it was good because we got to be a part of giving them jobs in the shop, which is great. And that shop is doing very nicely. So very blessed to come over to Aloha Center and open our second shop here, second location, and first time ever been a tattoo shop in Whalers Village in Kaanapali or Aloha Center. So it's been pretty exciting, and here we are now over here.
Very exciting. I know you brought in some heavy hitters as well. We got Aimee over here. She started off as like a guest tattoo artist, and now she's like a regular staple here at your shop, right?
Yep.
All right, now let's talk to you about how it all came to you coming here to Oahu.
So I was a guest artist at Johnny's shop that didn't make it in the fire. Shortly after that, he opened Banyan Tree in Kaanapali. He had asked me to come and help him with that, and when I came, I was really moved and grateful to be a part of the whole experience. And I asked him if I could move and be a resident artist, and if he was ever willing to expand, that I wanted to be a part of it, and so here we are.
And we're looking at some of your art. This is all of your stuff over here. So it's pretty cool to be seeing it up on the walls and people coming in to get tattooed by you, right?
Yes, it's a huge honor.
Now, behind us, we have one of the tattoo artists doing his thing on one of your friends over here. Talk to me about what's happening back there.
Yeah, so this is Paulie. He's tattooing Aimee here.
All right, so what's happening over here? I'm gonna ask you, Aimee, what are you getting tattooed today?
We are adding some bats and some background to a Sally project that we started in 2025.
Okay, it looks like he's getting some fine detail in there, and it looks pretty cool. How long do you expect this to be taking today?
Today I'll probably be done in about 2 hours. We're just adding some bats and a little bit of background, so maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, so I want to go back to you, Johnny, because you guys are doing some incredible specials throughout November. Tell me about the 50% off that's going on.
Yeah, so we're doing for all November, and for opening 50% off all tattoos, and we're doing a special thing for Halloween at the Aloha Center as well.
Okay, speaking of Halloween, it's no stranger that I have no tattoos, or people obviously know because I always say I don't have tattoos because I'm a little chicken. But you guys have something for me because I still want to get tattooed because, you know, it's just fun, right?
Absolutely, and we have Aimee over here. It's going to help you out in your first temporary tattoo.
Okay, let's bring it back to Aimee. We got a temporary tattoo, but this is actually a really cool one because Paulie actually designed it, and it's got this cool shaka over there. Now, we already did the prep. What did we already do?
We cleaned your skin with rubbing alcohol so that the tattoo would adhere.
All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and do that. I guess I have to sit down here. And now, if people wanted to get tattooed, they wanted to book an appointment with you, come on over to this side. So I'm gonna ask you how they can do that.
Yeah, so the best way is you can go online, you can go on our Instagram, walk in. We're right next to the Lanai Food Court in Aloha Center, right close to Macy's, and just come on in and we'll take good care of you.
Right on. Come on in to Banyan Tree Tattoo over here at Aloha Center. We're gonna have all the details on HiNowDaily.com. Mahalo. Let's see. How's it looking? Hey, all right.
Yeah.
All right, double shaka is a purple. Whoa, take a look at that. It's Throwback Tuesday, and leading into our next segment, these are actually old video segments I pulled during my time as a sports reporter at Aloha Stadium. Me personally, I have so many incredible memories over there in that stadium, like so many people here at home in Hawaii. So we're really excited to be sitting down right now with Stanford Carr and Henry Kapono to talk about a monumental occasion that's going to be taking place at the stadium this weekend. Welcome into the show, you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so one of the fascinating things I learned today was Henry at Stanford was telling us you played the very first concert at Aloha Stadium.
We did. Yeah, we did. C&K. It was amazing. It was packed. And we did, then we did a one with the Kalapana in summer, and that was packed too. I mean, people came out and we had fun. I was still real young then and going, wow, this is actually happening.
Yeah. That's amazing, and we're looking at some incredible vintage photos right now of different concerts that have taken place at Aloha Stadium, which is such an iconic place here at home. So, Stanford, let's talk a little bit about what's going to be coming up this weekend.
So Saturday we have a concert that Henry has produced.
Yeah, we have Makaha Sons, Hawaiian style band, Ho'onua, and then I have me and my friends, Tavana, Mano DNA, Kimie, and Anuhia, Brother Nolan, and then after us is Kanaka Fire and Ekolu. So it's going to be a big day, a big celebration. So.
Absolutely. It's going to be an incredible night, again, to just relive so many of the memories that people have made at Aloha Stadium, going to concerts, different games. Stanford, I wanted to ask you as well. We're going to be heading into a new chapter with the stadium. What does the future look like for those?
So we're going to demolish the stadium over the next 10 months, and we're designing a new master planned community. It'll be a mixed-use, transit-oriented development with about 4,500 residential units, 2 to 3 hotels, not only a new stadium, but we'll have the Hawaii Sports Hall of Fame Museum housed within the stadium.
Now, that's something I learned today, too. So
Yes.
what are the inspiration for that? Because, I mean, again, so much imagery and memories. Gotta
Sure.
have that. Yeah.
So we want to create a destination where people want to live, work, play, learn, and thrive. You know, Pearl Harbor sees about 1.6 million visitors a year, but this is primarily a housing district. We'll have an 21st century elementary school, but a place for visitors and locals alike. So we're going to have the Hawaii Music Hall of Fame Museum. I mean, we're in the Grammys, we have our own category, yet we don't have a Hawaii Music Hall of Fame, both traditional and contemporary music, you know, to really showcase our artists here. Yeah.
So as we move, I want to transition also as well back into what's going to be taking place this weekend. Are tickets still available to the Aloha Stadium concert?
They're still available, and we want to get as many people in as we can, and just to enjoy that, have a lifetime party.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to put you guys on the spot, but I got to ask, do you have a favorite memory at Aloha Stadium, or one memory that you always think about? I mean, especially with you, Henry. I mean, no one's going to be able to say, I played the first and the very last concert at Aloha Stadium.
Yeah, well, I think that first concert was amazing. I think we had 38,000 people, fans. You know, we were brand new, and it was amazing. And you know that UH games when June Jones was there.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, those are exciting games. You know, I was there for that, and you know, there's a lot of great things happened in that stadium.
Absolutely. And then when we're talking about Bruno Mars, we're looking at a video of the Great Aloha Run. Of course, that was always the finale of that as well. Yeah. Stanford, how about you?
Well, I always enjoyed UH games, of course, but I think the special occasion that I remember is I coached my oldest son, Pup Warner, football, and being there on a Saturday night with the lights on, and we were undefeated that year. We were the Hawaii Kai Dolphins playing the Eva Saints. Unfortunately, we lost, but it was a great time. It's very memorable. Yeah,
absolutely, nothing like it. Okay, so we do have some tickets that are available for this weekend.
Yes.
Stadium concert.
And we'll make more if we have to.
So how do people get them? Just head to the website?
Yeah.
TMR Events.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. TMR Events is going to be the best outlet for that. Make sure you check it out this weekend. Stanford, Henry, thank you so much.
Thank you, Kenneth.
Now, don't go anywhere, though. Henry's going to hang out right now. We got a live musical performance coming up a little bit later in the show. Stay with us on High Now Daily. We'll be right back.
All right.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. Waikiki Yacht Club has launched the inaugural Royal Regatta. A lot to look forward to. Leela Goldstein, as well as Uncle Kimo Keolana are here to tell us much more. Welcome into the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
Mahalo.
Mahalo nui. Okay, this is very exciting. Especially, we know here as local people, as Native Hawaiians, just our deep kuleana and connection to the ocean and to the water. And just this, again, another wonderful opportunity for the community to come together and celebrate. Let's talk about how the Royal Regatta started.
Well, it was the brainchild of head coach Malia Zimmerman at the Waikiki Yacht Club. And, you know, we wanted to do a regatta because paddlers, we cannot stop racing.
Yeah.
So she realized that November 16th is King Kalakaua's birthday, and he was responsible for the revival of so many cultural traditions, including water sports, paddling, sailing. He loved all that. Hopefully Uncle will tell us more about that. But that's how it started. And we're getting ready. We're coming in on the first one and hoping this becomes an annual community tradition.
Right on. Congratulations. Now, when it comes to the regatta as well, there's going to be a couple of different options for people who are looking to participate, right, Leela? So tell us about that. Okay,
so we have your traditional Va'a OC6 paddling. We have double hull canoes. So that's going to be a really exciting race as well. There's a keiki race. And then we have a sailing relay, which is going to involve Cal 20 sailboats and outrigger canoes in a one event. Well, it's two separate, but it's one event at the end relay. And then we also have other cultural activities happening, melee and hula. And of course the Hawaiian protocol starting us off in the morning, and food and drink available at the Waikiki Yacht Club.
Okay, awesome. Now, Uncle Kim, I want to transition over to you. We just saw images and we spoke a little bit about King David Kalakaua, but tell us more about especially his sense of connection, especially when it comes to the revival of so much of the practices that Leela mentioned.
You know, during the time of Kamehameha V in 1871, he had set aside June 11th as Kamehameha Day to celebrate the memory of his grandfather. So at that time, they started to have all kinds of canoe races, swimming, foot races, horseback, all kinds of water sports. And so when Kalakaua took the throne in 1874, he said, we can't only have this once a year. Yeah. Why not have, you know, a big bash for my birthday? And so he actually built a boathouse at Makai of Merchant Street. It was called the Healani Boathouse. And so he wanted to foster sailing and canoe paddling and swimming. And they had whaleboat racing even. And so he enjoyed all of this stuff. So he wanted to have it twice a year. On his birthday, why not? Yeah, and also for King Kamehameha Day. And so we're not going to have whaleboat racing at our Royal Regatta. We're going to have swimming and canoe paddling and double canoe this year. And so, and it goes, all the monies that's generated is going to go towards the Waikiki Yacht Club Educational Foundation to provide scholarships for keiki and watermen and waterwomen to go into sailing and paddling kinds of programs. And we'd like to thank you guys for being a gold sponsor. Mahalo nui. The magic doesn't happen without you guys.
Yeah, we say it all the time too. It takes a community, Laulima, many working hands. Now, Leela, I wanted to go back to you as well, because what can people expect when they get down there? We still have signups that are available right now. So if you guys want to kokua, people want to participate, where are we at with it right now?
We're doing pretty well. So in order to find out more information and to sign up, we're encouraging everybody to visit the website, which is WYC for Waikiki Yacht Club, royalregatta.com. WYCroyalregatta.com. And please sign up to race in our race. It starts at 8 with the Hawaiian protocol in the park across from the yacht club itself. We will have opening remarks from Kumu Kaipo Leopoldino of St. Louis School, remarks by our honorary chairs, including Governor Josh Green, Marian Lyman Mercero, who is, I guess I can say legendary.
She is. She's a legend from the Hoka.
And Michelle Garcia, who's another one of our co-chairs, who's the head of the Hawaii Yacht Racing Association. And from there on the stage, we're going to continue with melee, and the competitions will begin.
There you go. Lila, hey, Uncle Kimo, mahalo nui for the time. And for more info as well about the Royal Regatta, you can head to HiNowDaily.com. So much is taking place over the next 2 weekends, including this Saturday, as we mentioned, October 25th. This is going to be the last opportunity to enjoy Aloha Stadium before its demolition. The farewell Aloha to Aloha Stadium concert is going to be held in the lower Halava parking lot. There's going to be performances by Henry Kapono and friends, fireworks displays, and much more. Again, for tickets, head to tmrevents.com. As we head to break, here he is in studio live, Henry Kapono.
The road goes far away from home, and I get lonely, missing you only when I'm away. And it's sunny day. It's not quite the same as the ocean blue on home in the islands. Home in the islands. Home in the middle of the sea. I'm a happy man in an island band, living the life of a gypsy musician, and it's hard on my head, and the lady in my heart is miles and miles and miles away. Yeah. Home in the islands. Home in the islands. In the middle of the sea. There's no other place that I'd rather be than home in the islands, in the middle of the sea. Keep it real close to my family and friends, taking it easy in the tropical breezes. Home in the islands. 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 Home, right here in the middle of the sea.
Aloha everyone, I'm here at Ua Hawaii in Ala Moana Shopping Center, and we are having such a wonderful time in this brand new spot. It smells so good, and I'm standing here with the founder, Leala Humbert. Thank you for having me today.
Thanks for coming in.
Okay, talk to me about this new spot here in Ala Moana Center. Amazing, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. We're so excited to be here. So we are actually on the second floor right next to Sephora, which is a wonderful location. And we just love that we have a place where everyone can come and experience all of the Ua Hawaii collection, all of our new fragrances, all of our favorite fragrances, and really in all the different formats that we offer them in.
Nice. Now you started out in Hawaii Island with Ua Body, and then it transforms over into Ua Hawaii. That's when you got this location. And now what are you offering? It's beautiful in here.
Thank you so much. Yes, so we made the change from Ua Body to Ua Hawaii really because we wanted to focus on all the fragrances of Hawaii Island, not just the florals and the fruits, but also the elements like the earth and the water.
Speaking of the elements, let's talk about what we have behind you. This is the newest line, and I wanted to talk about this because so many cool blends that you guys put together.
Yes, okay, great. So this is really a kind of a love story to Hawaii Island because it's very, very special to us. So they're all different blends. They're all gender neutral fragrances. They go from either a stone fragrance to a light air fragrance to our kupu fragrance, which is particularly interesting because it starts off very earthy, then transforms into this luscious fern fragrance, and then ends a little floral. So you don't only grow you grow with the fragrance, not just as the fern.
Beautiful. So 6 different ones to choose from. Eau de parfum. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Did I get it right?
Eau de parfum. Yeah. So we did more like it's a stronger fragrance than a body mist. So not totally a perfume or cologne, but somewhere in the middle.
All right, now speaking of body mist, we're gonna now swing it over to this side because this is one of the more popular things that you can pick up over here because really you can get pretty much all the scents in one. Talk to me about this.
Yes, okay, people have been asking for this from us for years, and we've just finally released it, and we're so excited because you can try every one of our classic like Ua Hawaii collection. So you have the Lilikoi, the Pakalana, Kiale, Pikake, and Kupaloke fragrances, and they are perfect for holidays or just really for any gifts, or if you just want to find your own fragrance. We really love the feelings of nostalgia that come from fragrances and discovering how you can make and blend your own kind of signature fragrance.
Love it. It's called the Discovery Mist Set, so go ahead and pick that up, and I love the price on that one too. And then down below, you've got Mele. Talk to me about this line.
Okay, so Mele is actually our seasonal fragrance that we make every year for a Merry Monarch Festival. We're so excited. We've been at Merry Monarch Festival for about almost 6 years now, and it's just our favorite. And Mele really seeks to capture the fragrance and the excitement of being in the stadium and watching all the beautiful hula dancers and wearing all the lei. So you've got the Pakalana, you've got Kupaloke, you've got Plumeria, and then we mix that in with some fern and tea leaf fragrances to really capture that excitement and energy.
Yeah, the essence of the Merry Monarch sage, which you really can't beat. This is the closest you're gonna get, until it's Merry Monarch season again.
Yes.
So definitely want to come in so you can smell all the different fragrances that they have in here. Now, if people are interested in figuring out what their signature scent is going to be, where would they go?
Well, here. So you can come to our Ala Moana location. Like I said, we're second floor next to Sephora, between Dolce & Gabbana and Sephora. You can always give us a call and we'll answer and tell you how to get here. We also have all our fragrances, our lotions, our rollers, our body washes, all for sample here. So if you want to try anything, you can. If you can't and you want to shop online, it's uahawaii.com. And I would suggest getting the Discovery Kit so you can try all the fragrances for yourself.
Like I did today. Honestly, I smell like a Hawaiian tropical garden right now. So thank you so much for having me.
You're very welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. We're going to have all the details on hainaudaily.com. Mahalo.
All right, awesome. Hey, earlier today, hundreds gathered at Iolani Palace. Now today a rally was held as the community came together in support of Kamehameha Schools, wearing blue, holding posters and banners. Students as well as the public have begun to rally in support again of Kamehameha Schools. Now at today's rally it included speeches by Hawaiian Council CEO Kuhio Lewis, as well as live cultural chants and performances as well. We've got much more coming up from this. Our Mahealani Richardson will have a complete report in tonight's broadcast. Hey, also, as if you needed another reason to head to Japan, we got a spot you're going to want to check out, and it's a sister property of our Prince Resorts here in Hawaii. Take a look. It's called the Grand Prince Hotel Shin Takanawa. Now, the design is by architect Togo Murano, who left a very significant legacy in the Japanese architectural world. There's more than 900 guest rooms, and each room has a spacious and open balcony. Take a look. It's all nestled in the lush greenery of Takanawa, and there's a Japanese garden you can walk through as well. There's 16 kinds of flowers that you'll find there, plus hundreds of cherry trees, a pond, a temple, and a bell tower as well. You can even book dog-friendly rooms like we had Shelby earlier. That'd be great. Now, if you want to book, there's a special going on right now. You can book the Tokyo Refresh Stay Package. It includes a Tokyo Tower view room, access to a sauna, and a whirlpool bath. Also, a buffet-style breakfast. Now, there are some rules about when you need to book and when you need to stay. So for more details, scan that QR code on your screen. Hey, back here at home, a new play aims to introduce an old Japanese card game to today's youth, and you can catch it here in Hawaii this month. Take a look. Hanafuda with Grandma is written by playwright Diane Aoki and is inspired by her quest to relearn the card game she played as a child. Now, in the Hanafuda, players get 48 cards depicting seasonal plants and flowers and try to create matches of winning combinations called yaku. While writing the play, Aoki consulted with Hanafuda expert Helen Nakano, who's the founder of a local club for the card game here in Hawaii.
My generation, we all played Hanafuda. I mean, you know, you go to your friend's house, we didn't have television. What else did we have?
I really do want the younger generation to know the value of in-person playing with each other, and one part of Helen's mission is to connect generations.
Hey, I love it. There you go. Put the electronics down, talk story. Now, you can catch Hanafuda with Grandma for one night only on Monday, October 27th at Mission Memorial Auditorium. Our Jonathan Masaki did a whole story about this, so to watch that as well, you can visit HawaiiNewsNow.com.
We're excited to introduce a new segment on Hi Now Daily called Your Health with Queens. We'll be highlighting the Queens Health System's outstanding programs and caregivers, along with the legacy inspired by Queen Emma. And joining us today is Jason Chang, President and CEO of the Queens Health Systems. Thank you so much for being here with me today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Now we have to talk about the Queen Medical Center. You folks have this long-standing history here in Hawaii when it comes to legacy, when it comes to community. Let's talk about the impact of Queen Emma and King Kamehameha IV.
Yeah, it's amazing. So if you go back 165 years ago, Queen Emma and King Kamehameha IV, they founded the hospital because they saw the Native Hawaiian population being decimated by disease. And they went door to door. They didn't have wealth. They went door to door, and they fundraised $13,000, which became the first Queens Hospital right on our Manamana campus.
That's incredible. And over the years, we've seen a lot of growth with Queens Medical Center specifically. There is now an expansion with the hospital there on Punchbowl, and that's in the emergency department. Can you talk to me about that?
Yeah, it's the most obvious because it just opened and it's the brand new emergency department. So it is, we needed it so badly. So patients are coming in and they've had to, if anyone's been in that emergency department, you know, the waits have been long, but everyone across the state, when you get sick or you get hurt, that's where you end up. And we knew that we had to expand. Population is growing, the needs of the community are growing, so the investment was made to expand. It's 3 stories. We have state-of-the-art diagnostics, we have private privacy for all the patients. Because in the past, if you knew that you would come in and you would be next to the person that was there because of a STEMI and a heart attack, or you could be next to the homeless patient that had behavioral health needs. And it's not the best environment. So the investment was to create some segregation, to give people with behavioral issues some dignity to get care the way they need care. Everybody that's able to make a choice, but their doctors are closed, that they would get the personalized care in a private way. And then the trauma, the patients that really need us the most would have state-of-the-art technology for them too.
So many different services that you folks provide, and I know that there are some things that you folks do that no other healthcare facility does. Can you expand on that?
That's right, and it feels like our responsibility. Our kuleana back to the community is to do things like behavioral health services. We're the state's only Trauma One service. We have the comprehensive stroke program, which is the only one in the state, and then we're the busiest STEMI center. All these services, we have patients that come to us from around the state because when you need real care, like the most advanced care, we have made these investments in that technology and those services and those providers and make sure that everyone gets the best care no matter where you are right here in Hawaii.
That's right. Now we talked about the expansion, about the services. Now let's talk about the growth and some future projects and current ones that you're working on.
Yeah, I think there's two really exciting ones. The first one is an expansion over at West. So the emergency department there is almost as busy as our Matamana campus, if you can imagine that. So it's only been open for 10 years, and we never expected to see more than 120 patients a day. They're almost seeing 200 patients in their emergency department every day.
Wow.
And these patients are no less sick than anywhere else. And so we know the community's growing, so that will be the new expansion. It'll add 35 additional bays, so almost 60, and then it'll add 48 more beds. And in the end, we know that there needs to be more beds than that, but it's the first step. It's a $350 million investment back in that community, and we'll provide services that they need so desperately.
Good things coming for Queens Health Systems. And now I wanted to mention congratulations on being promoted to President and CEO. You've been in this position for the last year now. What have you learned, and what does your vision look like for the future?
Yeah, I think the thing that I've learned the most, and it means the most to me, is that Queens is so important to the state. Talked to a number of different people who have said, look, just don't lose your connection back to community. Make sure you don't lose your connection back to kuleana and the people that we serve. And our mission really is founded upon Queen Emma and King Kamehameha IV, taking it all the way back home, that we want to make sure that our legacy is there for the next 165 years. It's so important to us. And so when I think about the things that we need to invest in and the things that the community, no matter where you are, rely on Queens for, we have to make sure that that stays, the most genuine thing.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us, for your entire team there at Queens Health System, for all the work that you folks are doing. And I got to shout out my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, because they're over there too, making a difference. So thank you for joining me. Of course, stay with us. We're going to have all the information on HiNowDaily.com. Mahalo.
Thank you.
Most of us know Hoka for their uber comfortable footwear, but they got you covered from head to toe. Wait, that's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna talk to Adam over here, the store manager here at Aloha Center. We're gonna find my fit today, right, Adam?
Yes, let's please find your fit.
Okay.
So we'll have you jump on our safe size machine here. This is a 3D foot rendering machine. It will give you dimensions such as length, height, width, arch type, and also make recommendations on product based on your findings.
Okay, perfect. So right now it says, what type of cushioning do you prefer? For me, I like something plush, especially if I have lower back problems. That's the one, right?
Correct. And not only is it plush going to coincide with relieving the pressure on your feet, ankle, and back, it's also usually the ones that are most recommended by the APMA, which is the American Podiatry Medical Association, which we have several shoes that are accredited by them.
Perfect. Next up, my knees are pretty parallel when I bend, right?
Yes.
All right, so we're moving on. And then it's gonna create a 3D model. So after this, what is it gonna tell us?
So as you can see here, it'll mention your sizes. Right now, this is showing the European size, but it'll go into your length of your foot, the width of your foot, the instep of your foot, and your arch type. So most people don't realize this, but it's very rare to have symmetrical feet. So most people will generally have one size bigger than the other, especially if you played sports. I think kicking a soccer ball, you probably stubbed a toe, your foot can change in shape.
There we go, I was a soccer player.
So that being, as you notice, you're just a little bit bigger on your right foot for the width and the height, but everything else is pretty standard. So actually you have pretty symmetrical feet overall.
All right, overall. Okay, now let's see the recommendations. So once this pulls up, then you're gonna be able to grab some footwear for me. That's gonna work. All right, so what do we got here?
And we have the Bondi 9, which is our top seller, Clifton 10, which is our second best seller, and our top of the line model, the Skyward X.
All right, and then TV Magic, what do we have here? In the perfect color. Like, this is exactly what I would pick, and honestly, I didn't pick this for myself. He picked it for me, amazing. And so now we're gonna bring it back here to the table, because there's so many other shoes to choose from. There's something for everyone, right?
Right. So we'll start with our exclusive Hawaii Hoka tees that are exclusive to this store and this market. We have these in every major city, so think LA, Chicago, New York, but we were included in this being one of the top stores on the West Coast. Jumping to our shoe profile. This will actually be the same shoe we just recommended for you, but in the men's version, this is the Bondi 9. This shoe utilizes a plush base and is, as I mentioned, recommended by the APMA for people who have knee, back, or ankle pain.
Sign me up.
The next step is the Skyward Laceless. This is our newest iteration of a shoe. This is our first laceless model to utilize an actual road technology shoe. So for people who have agility issues or just want something easy on and off, this shoe is very popular. In fact, I'm wearing it today.
Nice. Okay, I love the easy on and off. Kids love it too, and I know that you guys do that online as well for the Kiki sizes. And then what do we have next?
So this will be the regular Skywards, or called the Skyward X. So whenever you put an X into a shoe, that means it has either a P-backs or carbon fiber plate. So you'll notice here we have the exposed carbon fiber. When you utilize carbon fiber in a shoe, it creates an ultra responsive feel. So while this shoe utilizes a max stack height and a plush base, it does sound contradictory, but this will be plush and responsive at the same time.
Nice.
And finally, we'll go into our race shoe. This is our newest race shoe called the Mach X3. It uses a P-backs plate, very aggressive forward meta rocker. So if you notice by look at the shape of the design, it has a forward roller, that's the meta rocker. So as you're stepping or running, it actually helps propel you to your next step and allows you to not waste so much energy going through your gait cycle.
Wow, okay, obviously you were mentioning a bunch of different qualities when it comes to Hoka, but what would you say is like the top selling feature when people are thinking about buying shoes?
So we're known as a running shoe company, but believe it or not, our number one customer are people looking for comfortable shoes. They've tried everything else, they've given up on what looks the best and looking for what feels the best. So when they come here, I think my favorite part of the job is that ah moment. When they come in and say, my feet hurt, something's bothering me, we put them in that shoe and they're like, ah, this feels amazing.
Oh, I know that feeling.
That makes the job rewarding 100%.
I actually have Hokas, and I made sure I got really comfortable shoes before I went to Disneyland, because you are walking, thousands and thousands of steps every single day, and it got me through that entire week at Disneyland. I highly recommend it, and for all my nurse friends out there, I feel like this is like the official nurse shoe, right?
Absolutely.
It's that comfort, and honestly, I think the colors are cool, and you guys are always coming out with really cool styles and colors, so you can't beat it, honestly. Come on and check them out. Hoka here in Aloha Center. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna have the details on HighNowDaily.com. Let's now put this on. I gotta put these on because I still have my socks. Yes.
All right, take a look at that. Aloha Farms Pumpkin Festival is back in Kapolei for its 23rd year. You can visit them on Saturday and Sunday this weekend and next weekend as well. It runs from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. There's going to be food, entertainment, a petting zoo, tractor hay rides, all kinds of really fun stuff. Entry fees, just $5. Kids under 2 get in free as well. So for more details, head to aloonfarms.com. Also, we've been talking about it. It's spooky season. If you're trying to get that Halloween costume together or decorate your space, make sure you check out Goodwill Hawaii. They've got locations on Oahu, Hawaii Island, and Maui. They've got inspiration and DIY tips that are also available online. Just check out their website, goodwillhawaii.com/Halloween. Check it out. They got all the info. Plus, trick or treating is going down all along the skyline on Sunday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. 5 rail stations are going to be handing out candy and Halloween treats. Come dressed in your most spooktacular costumes. There's going to be music from a live DJ and, of course, a costume contest. For more details about that, head to HawaiiNewsNow.com. Big time shout out to them as well. They've now made it to the airport. Lot to look forward to. Speaking of a lot to look forward to, the Magical Boo Bash is coming back this weekend. We're so excited. We actually got a trio of local Wahine-owned businesses that are going to be there. Magical Boo Bash, super fun. I took my kids last year. Good for the entire Ohana. And they got all kinds of really good stuff. Allie's over here. She made these. Hi, Allie.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing better now that I've got this set on, but tell us about your business, girl.
I make custom mouse ears out of all kinds of different fabric, and I've been doing it for about 3 years now.
Okay, awesome. How'd you get into making this? Were you always
I'm a Disney girl. I'm a Disney girl. And because of COVID, we were making masks, and I thought, I can make other stuff. So yeah, I started doing mouse ears, and it's been so much fun.
There you go. Take a look. Obviously, knowing me, I went for the palaka, but what do we have over here? You brought some selection over here. What do we have?
Okay, so all of my ears have custom fabric, and the one featured one right now is that if you have, it's like reversible.
I was just going to say.
So they can go that way, and you flip the bow and make it a different ear.
Boom, super creative. And how long have you been at Magical Boo Bash?
This is my 3rd time.
3rd time? What do you enjoy most about it?
Oh my gosh, it's like going to Disney, but in Hawaii. And everyone is so nice, and it's got this local flair to it. It's magical.
It's magical. Again, Boo Bash is going to be taking place this weekend. We're going to have a link to tickets that's available. Allie, we're going to come back and check you out, okay?
Sure.
One of the many local vendors that are going to be over there sporting these. Is mine reversible?
Yes.
Mine?
Yes, yours is reversible too.
Okay, there we go. I need all the help I can get, I can tell.
There we go.
Palaka all day, every day. Allie, how do people follow you on Instagram too? They can come check you out?
Allie Rose LLC. Yes.
On Instagram. Or just go to the Magical Boo Bash this weekend and make them even easier. Okay, we're going to move over here, catch up with our other local vendor that'll be there. This is Shay. Garden Island is in the house tonight. She's repping Kauai. Tell us about your local business, girl.
Well, we do sodas, energy drinks, iced teas, and so it's our first time ever to the Magical Boo Bash, and we're bringing our sodas. I'm excited.
All right, excited. So this is Girly Pop. When did you start this, and what do you have?
We started back in 2023, and here we have one of our energy drinks that we're doing this week. It's called the Reggae Train.
Oh, okay.
So it's got passion fruit and Red Bull and grenadine, and then we got our Roger Dodger, which is our spin on a Roy Rogers. So it's crackseed plum with Coca-Cola.
I love that. And the first one you said, Reggae Train?
Yes,
nice.
Reggae Train.
Are you making people sing if they order down?
Yes.
You gotta jump.
And they gotta jump.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, can we make one right now?
Yes, so we're gonna make our #1 seller.
Okay.
It's called the Anti-Spesh.
The Anti-Spesh.
So shout out to all the aunties out there.
Shout out to all the aunties.
So first we do vanilla.
Okay, that's vanilla syrup.
Yes, and we just pour with our heart.
Okay, I love that. We just measure with the Aloha, yeah?
Yeah.
What else?
And then we do strawberry soda.
So we got strawberry soda, vanilla syrup is inside now.
And then we got milk.
Okay, that's gonna give it a little bit creaminess.
That I'm spilling, I'm sorry.
All good.
Okay, and then we give it a mix.
Awesome, and you're mentioning this is gonna be your very first Magical Boo Bash. Yeah, what have you heard so far? Talking to some of the other
only
vendors?
good things.
Only good things, yeah.
Makes me nervous, but I'm so excited. And you can try these too.
This is like, oh my gosh, how would I describe this? One more time. This is like like a strawberry cream.
Yes, it's like a guri almost.
Oh,
like,
yes.
So I grew up eating the hard ice, the strawberry hard ice, and That's why it's called the anti-special.
This is the anti-special. Hey, mahalos. Make sure you can go ahead and check out Girly Pop. They'll be down over there.
Yes.
I'm going to come back, Shay, and check you out because in addition to the good drinks, all the local vendors, we got Ash over here, Pocho's 808. First of all, if you're not following her on Instagram, you're missing out. Let me just tell you. Okay, let me just tell you. Pocho's 808 is going to be in the house over there. What you got?
Of course, our usual. It's a mix of Puerto Rican and local dishes. So we're going to have our potele stew, our sweet and spicy Korean wings. I changed the name. It used to be spicy Korean wings, but I had to change the name because it's actually sweet and spicy.
Okay.
So
kind of like you, yeah? A little bit sweet, a little bit spicy.
Yeah. And then we have garlic shrimp, of course. And right now I only have ganduli rice, but we will have white rice as well.
And I got to shout out the shrimp because you do the peeling, yeah? People, this is good to go. Yeah?
Yes, you can just grind. You don't need work. Even if Uncle Doug fry them good enough, you can eat the tail too. So, and then he's not here, but we have him here.
We always bring Uncle Doug.
Yes, we gotta bring Uncle Doug's, the Samoan Terminator.
Look like what male model, I think so.
Yes.
Pocho's 808. Okay, you're gonna be serving all this up at Magical Boo Bash?
Yep.
And desserts too, yeah?
Yep.
What is this?
So this is our popular cookie butter with the crumbs, and then the peanut butter banana bread. One of my popular items. Definitely come early for these because they will sell out. And this one is the number one.
That's the number one over there. That's the ganduri rice musubi style, yeah?
Yeah, and we haven't really been making it a lot in the past, but lately I've been doing it a lot because so many people are requesting it. So we're definitely bringing that to the Boo Bash as well.
There you go, Ash. I want to bring you back over here as well with Shay and with Ali. Magical Boo Bash is going to come up this weekend. You can support all these local vendors and businesses. For more info, head to High Now. We'll see you this weekend.
Yeah.